Hello everybody, today we're going to be looking at a Protoss versus Protoss ladder game. Let's go ahead and get everything started. Nothing out of the ordinary, obviously. Both players getting started. Things we're probably going to be looking for are 4-gate builds or a possible 3-gate robo. Most likely a 4-gate though, since this is PvP. Both players creating probes, getting their macro. The red Protoss is looking like he's going to go set his pylon down now, around 10 supply, which isn't anything unusual. Sending a probe out to scout for the other player. The pylon did go down for the blue player, much closer to his base, so he obviously doesn't have any intention of walling off. Has not sent a scout out yet, though. The red Protoss is setting down his gateway now in front of his base in a semi-wall off. Blue Protoss set down his gateway now as well. The red Protoss is still scouting for the blue Protoss, but has not found him yet. Blue Protoss chronoing out some probes, as well as the red. Very, very close build so far. We are going to probably be looking at a 4-gate now, because this gas is going down for the red. No gas for the blue yet. Second pylon going up for the blue player as well. Gas is now going down for the blue Protoss. The red Protoss' gas is finished. He's going to put 3 probes onto that. Gateway finishing for the red Protoss, as well as the blue Protoss. Blue Protoss is throwing down a cybernetics core. Most likely we're going to see warp gate tech researched right away, as well as red Protoss. Like I said, these are very alike builds. Both players are obviously going for a 4-gate. You're going to see almost the exact same build order with both of these players. It's going to come down to whoever can micro their units better, most likely. Cybernetics core finishing up for the blue player. Warp gate tech started right away, as well as for the red player. Most likely these players will be using all their chrono boosts on getting this warp gate tech out, because it is one of the main essential elements to a 4-gate push. In most 4-gate builds, you won't see them using the second gas, just because it's not needed in a PvP. In a longer, more drawn-out game, in the case that a 4-gate push doesn't work and they decide to transition back into something else, you'd probably see that second gas taken. But since a 4-gate is usually an all-in, you're not going to see that gas. 3 more gates up for the blue Protoss player transitioning into that 4-gate. I was wrong. The red player is going for a 2-gate robo. Normally this would be a 3-gate robo, but apparently they're taking a tad bit of a different take on this build order. It'll be interesting to see how the 4-gate, most likely this 4-gate will come out on top of this 2-gate robo. Proxy pylon going down for the blue Protoss player nearby the red Protoss' base, but far enough away that they won't be able to scout it, hopefully. Warp gate finishing up for the red and blue Protoss at the same time. These gateways getting transitioned into warp gates. This probe is not doing anything, which is not ideal, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Second gas down for the red player for help support that robo. 3 stalkers out now for the red player, while as the blue player has 2 zealots. There is a stalker that seems to be stuck beside his nexus, as well as 4 stalkers warped in beside the red player's base. normally the first unit we'd see out of a gate robo facility would be an observer to scout the other player, but I'm guessing this Protoss is going for a drop maybe. And looks like we will see an engagement by the blue Protoss player on the red Protoss starting now. Nice force field on the ramps. Definitely going to slow down these stalkers, but not for long. Might allow him to pick off this one stalker. These stalkers now engaging those sentries. Good idea to get rid of those force fields. Still, the zealots are giving these stalkers vision to take out that gateway, but now that they're gone, they're going to have to wait until this force field. Okay, stalkers are retreating back because they need the zealots to tank damage for them. Like I said, if this doesn't work for the blue Protoss, you're most likely going to see a GG for them, since this is usually an all-in. And I guess the red Protoss figured that he could not hold this off, and he GG'd. So that was it for this game. Like I said, this was a very odd build, in my opinion. As you've seen, the red Protoss was putting down a very, very late gateway for the 3-gate robo, and was building a warp prism and immortal as his first choices, which I said is very odd. The blue Protoss did a great job at the 4-gate. Like I said, I think the red Protoss just wasn't very familiar with the build order. If he would have done a 3-gate robo, he may have been able to do a little bit more, but against a 4-gate, it's really useless. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary, and keep checking my YouTube for more videos. Thanks.